the screen. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is a subject ICT workshop. IT 144 is a subject code. I will discuss the pedagogy of this subject. Then we will start the first chapter of this subject, Introduction to Computer Hardware. So these are the objectives of studying this subject, and it is a lab oriented subject, so you will not have a theory exam of this subject. We will have a 50 marks, uh, which uh, which can be evaluated using your practicals. Okay, we will assign the practical to you that you have to uh, carry out throughout the semesters. That will give you 25 marks, and 25 marks of external exam. External will ask a certain question regarding this subject, and that 25 marks will be evaluated on that basis. Okay. These are the chapters of this subject that you will study throughout the semesters. Uh, it is a very basic subject. In this subject, you will learn the what is computer, what are the different hardwares, software, then how you can PC troubleshooting, display unit, keyboard, mouse, touchpad, printers, power supply, storage devices, assembling the computer system, then installation of various operating system, Linux commands, then Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Okay, these are the details
Yes, sir.
here. Our first unit is Introduction to Computer Hardware, in which we will discuss definition of the computer, computer hardware, software, firmware, history, classification of computer, and basic parts of the digital computers. Okay, so these are the syllabus of this subject. All of you seeing this, and this is the learning outcome. Student will be having the basic knowledge of computer architecture, peripherals, and all the hardware and software basics, that you will know what are the different hardware, how it function, how it works, what are the different softwares. Then student will be able to understand hardware requirement for various operating system, and how to install various operating system on your machine. That is the learning outcome. Okay, that you will learn after completion of this course. Then student will be familiar with the basic command line interface of Windows and Linux, and student will be able to use different word processing and data processing tools for analysis and presentation. So by studying the Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint and Word, you will get the idea of how to use this tool, like application software, how you can use it. Okay. So that's it about this ICT. Okay. Any query for from this syllabus?
No, sir.
Okay. So let me start the first unit.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Let me share the screen. Okay. Is my PPT visible to all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now, our first unit is Introduction to Computer Hardware. Okay. Uh, Today I will discuss this topic with you. What is the definition of computer, how it works, and why we use computer in our daily life. Okay. Then we will discuss various computer hardware, keyboard, mouse, monitor, CPU, motherboard. Then we will discuss software. What are the different types of software? What is software? How software works? Then we will discuss firmware. What is firmware? Why we use firmware? How it works? Okay. So before starting the session, let me ask a basic question. All of you are the students of CSE, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What anybody can tell me what is computer?
So something that computes our data, and
Very
with
good.
what we put input in it, it computes and gives us the output. There are various applications of computer in various fields, and it depends on different people how they use the computer.
Very good. So, any other?
The electronic device that stores and processes the data.
Very good. Any other answer? Anybody want to share their ideas? You can share your ideas. Okay.
Machine used to
Electronic
reduce
device for storing typically a binary form according to instruction given to the variable form.
Sorry. Can you speak loudly? I am not able to listen properly. Hello.
It is an electronic device that stores and processes the data.
Yes. Yes. That is right.
It is
Program.
an electronic device which may be used to perform various computation involving arithmetic and logical operation.
Very good.
Sir, it is a device which collects the input, processes the data, and computes the output.
Very good. So, can you say that it is an information processor? Can you say that the computer is an information processor? Nothing else.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Exactly. You can say that it is an information processor. But see the definition. A computer is an electronic device which takes input or which receives the input from the user, process the user's input, and produce the desired output. Okay. So it takes input from the user, the input, and produce the desired output. That it is a electronic device, electronic machine. technically you can say that it is an information processor. Okay, an electronic machine device that manipulate the information. Ultimately, whatever the data you give to the computer as an input, that will be processed by the computer, and that information is given back to user, and that is known as a information. You are giving data to the computer can process it, and by processing that data, it will produce meaningful output, and that meaningful output is known as a information. Okay. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process the data. Computer has the capability that it can store the data. Whenever it need, it can retrieve and it can process. Okay. Computer is capable of solving problems, manipulating data by accepting the data. Okay. It can perform mathematical or logical operation on data, and then it supply result of this operation as a output. Okay. So ultimately you can say that a computer is a information processor. Okay. See this diagram, how it can process the data. Now, next slide. What are the characteristics of computer? Speed, storage capacity, accuracy are the characteristics of computer. See, it can perform tasks at a very high speed. You know that the computers, modern computers are uh, performing the task at the speed of 2 to 3 gigahertz. Okay, so it can process billion of data per second. Okay, so speed is a one of the very important characteristics of computer that that will force us to use the computer, and we cannot leave all the fields are today using computer. Okay, speed is a one important characteristics of using the computers. Then it has a storage capability. We can have a good storage capability. Nowadays modern computers have a 1 TB of hard disk that is available, and that hard disk is all just a minute. That hard disk, today modern computers are come up with a good hard disk storage capability, so you can process large amount of data. Then accuracy, computer is programmed, so whatever input we give it gives the result very accurately. Any repetitive task you give to the computer doesn't tire or doesn't show any fatigue or doesn't show any boredness, that it will produce the output with good accuracy. Okay, sometimes it may happen that human expert, you are giving same task again and again to particular human, then will human become a tired, or he become a bored. So that at that time the accuracy of that expert may be fall down, but that doesn't happen with the computers. Okay, so the computer have a good accuracy. You can give same task again and again to the computer, it will doesn't make any mistake. Okay. Yes, it may happen that if you are giving error or error your program or software contains some bugs, at that time the accuracy may fall down, but that is a human error. That error you have developed whenever you are designing or developing the software, and that according to that software it will process your data, and that human error may fall down the accuracy of the computer. Otherwise, if you are giving accurate input or accurate software installing that, then it will work as a very good accuracy. There is a only single problem with the computer is it doesn't have a IQ. Just like a human being have a some IQ, like human can reason, human can think, human can make a decision based on their past experience. That cannot be done by the computers. Okay, so it does not have a IQ. Anybody can tell me any other characteristic of computer? Because computer have a so many characteristics like versatility.
Sir, I had a
Yes.
doubt, sir.
Yes.
Yes, when we are comparing a computer based on accuracy and precision, what would it be?
Sorry, yeah, I didn't get you.
Okay. Uh, in terms of computer, how will you differentiate between accuracy and precision?
Accuracy is what the how accurately the computer is giving the result to user. Okay, and precision is something that should also high when you uh, discussing or finding out the characteristic of or a performance of any computer. That precision should be high and then accuracy should be high. Both will be used for measuring the performance of the computer.
But sir, are they independent of each other or are they related?
No, they are independent.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, any other question? You may have a question, you can ask the question. And if you are not able to speak, and then you can share your question in chat box also. Yes, yes, any question anybody have? Should I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let me discuss various component of a computer. A computer have basically three components, which has input devices, output devices, and system unit. Okay. And here you can see in a PPT that various input devices of a computer. Like computer have a keyboard, optical pen, scanner, barcode reader, joystick. These are the input devices which you can use to give input to the computer. Okay. And there are some output devices also like headphones, headsets, screen, printer, plotter, laser printer, speakers, and these are the combination of input and output devices. It can work as an input device as well as output device, like in between digital camera, pen drive, touch screen, CD, webcam, fax, modem are the are working as an input as well as output devices. Okay. Input devices generally used to enter the data and instruction to the machine, to the computer. It convert the data into machine readable form, like any computer device which understand machine language. Machine language is a language of zeros and ones. It is also called as a binary language. Machine can process binary data only. Okay, so whatever the task you want to give to the machine, that should be converted into binary form. Then we should have a output devices. It is a hardware that convey information to the user. Output devices generally used to show the results to the user after processing certain information by the computer or processor. It will display the result. Okay. It convert the electronic data produced by the computer system. Means whatever the binary information processed by the computer, that will be converted to human understandable language. Okay, and that conversion should be done by the output devices. Okay, like we are not able to understand the binary language. Okay, so that should be converted into human understandable form. Okay, and that role, output devices play that role to convert that. Next, system unit. Here in the figure you can see that a typical CPU. Okay, what are the different components of a CPU has? Like it can have a RAM. It look like see in the figure you are you able to see the figures? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it can have a one 2 to 3 slots for putting your RAM into motherboard. Okay, you can put 8 GB, 16 GB, 1 GB of RAM, and if you want extra RAM in your machine, then you can have a special extra slot available that you can use for increasing of your RAM. Okay, then it can have a one more slot for video card and sound card or graphics card that you can insert over here. Okay, then it can have a hard disk. Okay, which is used to store your data. Then it can have a power supply. There is one fan also which is used to it can have a processor. Okay, let me ask a simple question. Anybody have heard the name PCB? PCB?
Printed circuit board.
Very good. So all of these components are on the on which these components are fitted, and that is known as a motherboard. Hardware. What is hardware? Hardware is nothing but the what you can see or what you can touch is hardware. Hardware represent the physical and tangible component of a computer. That the component that can be seen and touched, that is known as a hardware. Okay, you can see the component that is known as a hardware, physical component. You can see, you can touch all the input devices, output devices, storage devices. Then internal component are the example of hardware. Okay, like keyboard, mouse, printer, monitor, that you can see, that you can touch. Hard disk, that also you can see or touch. That all the components are known as a hardware. Okay, motherboard, RAM. Then monitor. Computer monitor is an electronic device that shows the picture or that display the results or that display the information, which information is processed by the processor that is displayed by the monitor. Okay, monitor often look like a television, like it may have a CRT, cathode ray tube, CRT monitor, LCD monitor, LED monitor. Okay, then central processing unit is a component in a digital computer that interpret computer program and instruction and process the data. Two major manufacturers of developing the processor are Intel and AMD. Today much more are there. Anybody know who are the developing companies? Yes.
Sir, ARM and RISC-V.
Sorry.
Sir, ARM, ARM is a major means.
ARM.
Yes, sir.
What is developed?
Sir, actually they are developing a new architecture for CPUs.
Very good.
And
No,
sir,
I'm
also
I'm
RISC-V.
talking. Yes, yes, that may be right. You are, but I am asking that which company is producing the processor or developing the processor? Processor કઈ કંપની બનાવે છે? ત્યાં મોબાઈલમાં NVIDIA, yes. क्या તમે મોબાઈલમાં નથી જોતા?
IBM, Qualcomm,
Intel,
MediaTek,
Qualcomm,
Samsung,
Qualcomm,
Exynos,
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon is not a company. Helios.
Yes, yes, very good. But computer માં જે પ્રોસેસર વપરાય છે એ વાપરવા માટે Intel અને AMD.
Intel અને AMD.
Yes. આ
AMD
બંને
Ryzen.
મેજર રોલ છે. મોટા ભાગના કોમ્પ્યુટર્સ ની અંદર AMD હોય છે. Intel ના મેજર હોય છે. નહીં બધા તમે જોતા Intel i5, i7 generation, Core 2 Duo, Dual Core.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then optical disk drive, CD drive, DVD drive. The drive use a light called a laser. Laser is most exact and powerful sort of light. But laser in this drive is very, very small that you cannot see. Okay. Various optical drive are CD drive, DVD drive, hard disk drive, floppy drive. Floppy drive nowadays not available in a computer, but whenever we were using the computer, at that time the RAM was in MB, like 256 MB RAM I was using. That time we are submitting our project work or PPT or PDF in a floppy drive. Okay, but nowadays pen drive are there. Okay, hard disk drive is something used by the computer to store the information. Hard disk use magnetic recording to store the information, similar like a magnetic tape. Have you seen the magnetic tape? In a cassette there was a one single putty.
Yes, sir.
In that data are stored. Okay, same concept is used in hard disk drive. Okay, the capacity of hard drive is generally measured in gigabytes, like 500 GB RAM. Hard disk is there 1 TB, that is a 1024 GB 1024 GB RAM. Keyboard, all of you understand. I think all of you seeing the nowadays in mobile there is a virtual keyboard that you are seeing whenever you are typing. You want to type something, you will see the virtual keyboard. Now the today the size of the computers are reducing. Okay, small and small computers are developing, like even our mobile have a good functionality. It can work as a good information processor. A computer keyboard is an important device that allows a person to enter symbols like letters, numbers into a computer. It is main input device for most computers. Okay, you can give input by using keyboard to the machine. Mouse is a pointing device. Computer mouse is an input device that is most often used with personal computer. Okay, moving a mouse along a flat surface can move on-screen cursor to different item on the screen. Item can be moved or selected by pressing the mouse button. Okay, I think all of you have worked with the mouse, keyboard, and this monitor, or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So these are the some of the hardware. Today hardware is reducing. Okay, all the devices or are come up with the software. Okay, but we cannot remove all the hardware. Okay, we need the hardware, but the functionality or the market of hardware is gradually decreasing and the software is gradually increasing. Okay, in a mobile you don't need a physical keyboard, mouse. Do you need extra keyboard to write something or to process something? No, because you have a virtual keyboard in your mobile. You have a virtual monitor in your mobile. Okay, so size and the popularity of hardware is gradually decreasing. All of the things are processed by the processor, but you cannot completely remove the hardware. Okay, because ultimately hardware is needed to process your information, and that only processing Your information is processed by the hardware only. Okay. Even though we need a software to process the information, but there is a role of hardware to execute your instruction. Now the software. What is software? Anybody can define software?
Sir, it is a set of instructions which we give to a computer.
Very good. And any other idea?
Predefined algorithms.
Predefined algorithm. Very good. Algorithm is what? The first step to develop this software. Whenever we want to develop a software, we need to write the algorithm first, because that algorithm is a broad view of what the software contains. Okay, that piece of data that you are defining in a algorithm, and then you will convert that algorithm into software. Okay, but you
Yes,
can
sir.
say that it is a input output procedure. Algorithm is one input output procedure. You are writing it in your formal language. Okay, and software or program that you have to specifically write according to the particular language, syntax and semantics. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so first one give the good answer. The lady, what is your name? The girl. It is
Zia.
okay, thank you. It is a set of program. It is a collection of program. Okay, now what is program? A program is a set of or sequence of instruction written to solve a particular problem. Okay, so software is a collection of programs. What is program? A program is a sequence of instruction written to solve a particular problem. Okay, like a single program cannot solve all the problem. Okay, so you have to write multiple program, and that multiple program is a collection of program, a collection of uh, software that make the one huge software. Okay, but the software which is used to perform well defined function. Okay, basically we have a two type of software. One is a system software, second one is a application software. Software which act as an interface between user and hardware. Okay, so if you want to communicate with the hardware or processor, then you need a software. Okay, like operating system is a one kind of software that you need to communicate with the uh, processor, or to execute your task by the processor. You need an operating system. Operating system is a one system software. Okay, or in a simple language you can say that it is an interface between user and hardware. Okay, to process your data you need a software. Single hardware doesn't work, single software doesn't work, so you need both the things. You need hardware as well as software. Okay, software which play very important role to execute your task or to convert your task into machine readable form. Okay, and there is a one application software like Windows Media Player, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, Paint. These are the application software. Okay, And can you tell me the various name of the various operating system?
Mac OS, Linux, Android, Windows.
Very good. Very good.
Firefox.
Ubuntu. Firefox is not OS.
Unix.
Ubuntu.
It's a search engine.
Very good. In mobile, there are so many OS.
iOS, Android,
iOS and Android.
Microsoft.
Yes. Now, this word is new, I think, for you. Firmware. Have you heard about the firmware? It is a pre-written program which is stored in read-only memory. Okay, in BIOS. It is added at the time of manufacturing, which is used to run the program on the device. Like when you switch on your machine, what the first thing happen? It will load the operating system into main memory. Okay, then it will load the or initialize the BIOS. Okay, and that BIOS is basic input output system. Okay, in that there are some pre-written programs that is permanently stored on that, on particular hardware, particular set of programs or software that is stored on particular hardware, that is known as a firmware, that you cannot change, or it is permanently programmed. Okay, some of the firmware examples are ROM, PROM, EPROM. That are it is a combination of hardware and software. Okay, so the program you have to install on that hardware. Okay, and that is permanently stored on that. Next, motherboard. Motherboard is a main circuit board in the system, like computer. It is most central part of any computer. It look like, you can see in the image how it looks. Okay, there are various slots for graphic card, video card, sound card. See here the white slots. Are you seeing my cursor?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These slots are used to install your graphic card or video sound card, or you can connect your TV also with the computer. Okay, then here there is a processor. Okay, that processor is fitted over here, and here you can put your RAM. Okay, then there is a CMOS cell that is over here. That cell is fitted over here. Okay, and this is the printed circuit board, PCB, that you can say PCB is this PCB. Okay, here you can have a keyboard point, then you can have a printer point. Okay, you can connect the mouse, keyboard also by this point. Okay, okay, next we have a processor. Processor has a mainly two units, control unit and arithmetic logical unit. ALU perform arithmetic and logical operation. Like arithmetic operation means you can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Logical operation means you can perform logical operation like AND operation, OR operation, NOT operation. You can compare like greater than, less than. That are the logical operation performed by the ALU. The overall control of the processor is control unit. Control unit coordinate the operation. It coordinate the work of the task properly. Overall control. It can control overall process. It interpret and carry out the basic instruction that operate a computer. Huh. Oh, okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. Okay. Okay. Anybody can tell me the speed of the processor? How you can measure the? How you can check the performance of a computer?
By running heavy tasks like video rendering.
Yes, very good.
The speed lies around 1.8 to 2 something gigahertz.
Very good. So the speed of the any computer is in gigahertz. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know the supercomputer? What is supercomputer? The speed of the supercomputer in petaflops. Very huge. And flops means floating point. Hello. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Have
sir.
you heard about
Yes, sir.
Have you
Yes,
heard
sir.
about supercomputer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. In next lecture, we will study the processor, memory, primary and secondary memory, and we will discuss the ROM
Sir,
and
can we,
storage devices.
sir, can we get this PPT in the Teams, Microsoft Teams?
Yes, I will share it. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
don't worry. I think what is time of your next session?
Sir, 11:20.
11:20 and 11:10 is there. So then we will discuss in next lecture. Okay. We'll continue from this part.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Thank
you,
you.
sir.